5 seconds to go. Start. The state, friendly relations with foreign states, public order, decency or morality, or in relation to contempt of court, defamation or incitement to an offense. Stop. It cannot be curtailed, in the interest of the general public, as in the case of freedom to carry on business, para. Restricting speech by public figures, such as politicians, on serious crimes will have great impact on the freedom of speech. Stop. Such criticism which calls out true conspiracies and true miscarriage of justice, plays an important role in a democracy. Para. Insofar as the enforcement of fundamental rights against non-state actors is concerned, the vertical approach is giving way to the concept of horizontal application. Stop. The vertical approach connotes a situation where the enforceability is only against the government and not against private sectors. Stop. But with the nation states gradually moving from laissez-faire governance to welfare governance, the role of the state is ever expanding, which justifies the shift. Stop. Para. While the South African Constitution has adopted a horizontal application by providing in Section 9(4) of the Bill of Rights of Final Constitution of 1996 that no person may unfairly discriminate directly or indirectly against anyone on one or more grounds in terms of subsection 3, which sets out the grounds that bind the state, the judiciary itself has adopted a direct horizontal effect. Stop. In Ireland, as could be seen from the decisions, the Irish Supreme Court granted damages against the employer who dismissed the employee for not joining a particular union after serving a due notice to persuade him. Stop. The High Court recognized and enforced the right to earn livelihood without any discrimination based on sex against a private employer. Stop. Countries like Canada and Germany have developed indirect horizontal application, meaning thereby that the rights regulate the laws and statutes, which in turn regulate the conduct of citizens. Para. In the Indian context, direct horizontal effect has limited application as can be seen from articles 15(2), 17 and 24. Para. Paradigm cases of horizontality should be distinguished from ordinary cases. Stop. For instance, the US Supreme Court held in Shelley versus Cramer a covenant contained in a contract prohibiting the sale of houses in a neighborhood to African Americans, as enforceable, for they have the effect of denying equal protection under the laws. Stop. The Federal Constitution Court of Germany took a similar view where a call for boycott of a film directed by a person who had worked on anti-Semitic Nazi propaganda was challenged. Stop. The German court held that there was an objective order of values that must affect all spheres of law. Para. It has been repeatedly held by this court that the power under Article 226 is available not only against the government and its instrumentalities, but also against any person or authority. Stop. A reference may be made in this regard to two decisions. Stop. Para. There are several instances where this court has issued writs under Article 32 against non-state actors. Stop. Broadly, those cases fall under two categories, namely, private players performing public duties, functions, and non-state actors performing statutory activities that impact the rights of citizens. Stop.